Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to FM Youth Factory. This is episode 73, and we are into the final two matches of our season. We have a 4-point cushion behind us, so mathematically a single win will secure promotion, but we still have the smallest of chances at a league title, a league championship. It's going to come down to this game. Sandal at home against Sandefjord. Sandefjord, actually the team that we play this coming weekend. It's a Monday night game here. Let's see how this one goes. And Sandal, even with a man sent off, win 2-0 against Sandefjord. They now have the 4-point cushion over us with 2 to play, putting them in virtually the same scenario that we have. Now, the only difference between those two scenarios, though, is that the goal differential is not quite in our favor. It is against one of two teams that are just four points behind. Ilsund, just a +8 while we have a +19. However, Mjøndalen, +21 to our +19, would have a bit of an advantage there. Our match day, especially with them having a Monday game, our match day is Sunday. So the Saturday matches are all going to take place beforehand. So we're going to know a little bit more about what we have to do heading into that final match. The two we're, of course, keeping an eye on are Mjøndalen and Ilsund. Ilsund at home against Asker, but Asker in 12th place are now safe from relegation. 7 points clear with 2 to play. So Asker with nothing left to play for, that's worrying, other than playing spoiler. The pressure's off them now, so maybe that'll actually help them, but they won't be desperate. Sandal at home against Bryn. Bryn has nothing to play for. They have a 6-point gap ahead and a somewhat healthy gap behind, plus a huge goal differential at just, mid-table. So they don't have much to play for either. Sandal, with a win, will wrap up the title. Bryn has beaten Sandal as they, for the second time in a row, have players sent off and finish the game with 10 men. This time, the 1-1 game after they had a 8th-minute penalty that they answered immediately back on, give up the late goal. So Sandal remains 4 points ahead, with them just one more to play. Now, we're still going to need more help than this. We've got to win the next one, but that closes the gap to a single point with 1 to play, giving us a chance. Ilsund, though, they did what they needed to do, so the pressure is on us. A loss here, and we're down to a 1-point advantage. A draw, and we're down to a 2-point advantage. The only good thing if we get the draw is a draw on the final day would be enough to beat off Ilsund, because they are the 9 points behind. It's Mjøndalen who have that goal differential. Sorry, not points. Goal differential. But it's Mjøndalen who is in striking range otherwise. They have not played yet, though. Fairly good lineup put together for today. Homedale playing on top. Jodeske playing out on the right-hand side, as we've seen a little more movement with that one. Of course, Homedale stretching out that injury with the injections. Definitely not good, but if we can get through today, it's done. It's secure. It would be 1 to play, and there would be no way for anyone to catch us. We got to come away with a win here against Sandefjord, who sit in 9th place. Sandefjord has been difficult for us in recent seasons, but there's a great through ball for Homedale, but he recognizes and anticipates that he was not going to reach that one and kind of backs off at the last second. Great tackle there. Great sliding defensive tackle to get that ball back. Otherwise, that was a dangerous one for them, by the way. A little late on the commentary there. It was following up, but that was Foss who put that together. And we've gotten some really strong performances from Foss and Holth as this season has progressed. Real growth stage. Bergam with a chance. Lays it off for Jodeske. That's blocked, though. Not even sure if that reached the keeper. Felt like it might have been blocked beforehand. But first shot, good opportunity on that one. And Andreasen, just a couple minutes into the game, already has a yellow card. 4th minute, he was given a yellow. We didn't even see it. We've seen everything else around that highlight, but we didn't see that. Certainly didn't see any sort of foul coming from him, but okay. Dangerous early Early yellow. Of course, have a good sub for that one for the second half. And we'll probably need it with that kind of early yellow. Foss with the long ball to no one, but we were not getting the movement. This time we are getting some better movement inside. Andreasen cuts to the outside. He's got Homedale through. Homedale's going to have to cut to the outside, though, and lays it off, and that's off the crossbar. Wow. So close to the go-ahead. 71% possession, and we are definitely finding some space. Can we make the offense happen? Can we get the go-ahead? Big ask today. Pressure's on. I did not talk to the team. I opted not to put them under pressure by talking about it. We weren't expected to be here, though we expected to be here, but the pundits, the team, the media, the management, nobody expected us to be here except you, the viewer, and myself. We knew that we could absolutely be here. Dominant first half, but also quiet first half. I don't know how they have more XG than we have, but okay. They've hardly touched the ball. I thought our chances and hitting that crossbar were definitely better chances than what they had, but sure, if you say so. Nice. Okay, team was really happy with feedback regarding possessing the ball. So we'll turn that into second half, and we might even turn this into something a little more positive. For now, we'll stay where we're at. We do want to push for the win, though, not a draw. A draw is not terribly helpful for us today. We need, because 2 points aren't going to be enough in these last two games. I don't think that's what we need to play for. We need to play win or lose one of these two games, one of these two final games of the season. And so we need to play for the win. Over the top four, Andreasen has not been subbed yet. Inside to Homedale. Close. Possessing really well, but can we turn it into something? Andreasen finds Ostby inside. Bergam now. Bergam blasts it off of a defender. Not like he's going to score that one anyway, so not sure what he was up to on that one. 1 hour played. 1 hour has been played. Let's go ahead and get Andreasen out. Even though he's playing well, he is tired, and we obviously have a good option in Modeste, and we don't have to worry about that yellow card now. So there's our first sub. Through for Homedale. He's going to have a chance. He's on the edge of the box. Tries to lay it off for Bergam. It's a bit too far beyond him. Hermansen finds Bergam. Bergam turns back, finds Homedale. Homedale gets into the edge of the box, but hits that a bit too high. The fatigue levels are really good. They played a couple days more recently than we did and might be a little more tired. Let's see if we can put them under pressure as they, for the first time in this game, put us under pressure. Close call there. Scheim with the cross. Easily cleared out. Only 2 shots on target today. And they have more XG than we do with just 2 of their own. A lot of possession. Foss has picked up a yellow, but it was fairly late. And we've already got Andreasen out of there, so we're okay on that. And nobody's overly tired at the moment. Janssen is a bit tired, but he's such a good player, you don't want to bring him off. Hermansen hasn't been great. Homedale hasn't been great. But Hermansen, yeah, what do you do? What do you do? We don't have a replacement for Homedale, because the Hermansen thing, right? You bring in Jonas Gay and bring Homedale back, strengthen your midfield a little bit, but then you're losing Homedale on top, and that's not a great option. So for now, we're just getting more aggressive is all. Homedale picks up a yellow, but from his position, that's okay. Let's go very attacking. Janssen with the interception. Bergam lays that one off. Ball over the top. We recover. Hermansen, nice job getting in front of his man, but then he gives it away. And that one's over the bar. That was not troubling Moen. Holth. We said be aggressive. We said get up the pitch, but we did not say just pass it away to the other team. Moen saves that one just on the line. And yeah, right now they are looking much more likely than we are to do something, especially the way we're playing long balls, which was not in the tactical instructions at any point. Not happy with the style of play at the moment. Homedale struggling. Let's go ahead and bring him off. He's struggling with the injury as well. Can't do much worse. It's got to be Lovas, even though Lovas has not done much for us. What about Hermanson? Hermanson has not done much today. Do we have any sort of replacement for him? Not really. Not really. I have an idea on what to do, except for it's going to take time, and we don't have time to miss. We don't have time to do a sub. But what we can do, Janssen can be a midfielder. Hermanson can be a midfielder. Ostby can go up. There you go. That'll get us more attacking. Dangerous with just a back three, but like I said, 1 point doesn't matter. Time's already up. Last chance. Laying it off. Getting it inside. Hermanson keeps turning it over on us. 1 point. 1 point is all. 1 point is all. That's all we could muster in that one. And it's not a bad result because we didn't lose, but like I said, 2 draws doesn't feel like it'll quite do it. Feels like we needed a win, 1 win to secure our future, and 1 point only prolongs and puts us still in a dangerous position. I still feel like a win is necessary, and that 2 draws may not do it, unless in the Monday game Yandalin loses, in which case 2 draws would do it. So but that puts it on somebody else. I wanted to control our destiny here, and not winning that game takes some of that control away. With a 5-point differential and a -2 goal differential, Yandalin, we need them to drop points somewhere along the way, because another draw for us and 2 wins for them would put them ahead, guaranteed, because of the goal differential already. So we need them to do something other than win this game. And they've lost. Yandalin has lost to Rosenborg. Okay, now we can take a sigh of relief. It would not be a league title, obviously. We have a small chance on the league title. So Sandal, 3-point differential between us. 3-point and 3-goal differential. If they lose and we win, we'll be equal on points. If they lose, minimum, right, 1 goal differential, so they would drop to a +21 if they lose by a single goal. If we win by a single goal, we would be +20. So we would have just a single goal in it. If they lose by 2, or we win by 2, we would be equal, and then the head-to-head, I think, would come down to it, and I have no idea how we did head-to-head, but scenarios start to play out, and that goal differential is close enough that if Sandal loses and we win, we have a chance at the title. But more importantly, promotion is what I care about, not the League 2 title. Ailsund at 2 points behind. If we draw and they win, we are level. Yandalin just eliminated themselves from promotion at 48 points down. It is just Ailsund at us. If we lose, they win. They get the automatic, and we go to the playoff. Now the pressure is on, and we're going to be on the road at Kristiansund, who have not quite secured their future just yet, but they are awfully close. By the way, with 3 matches left to go in the under-19s league, we have a 6-point advantage, just +2 on the goal differential, so it's not mighty, but we are well clear of Vålerenga in third. It's odd. It's odd, and we're in the top U19s division. We've finally made our way up into that top division. It's looking pretty good right now with 3 to play and a 6-point cushion, but it's not over yet. Kristiansund is dead last in the league by quite some margin and percentage of tackles won, though they do attempt quite a few. Meanwhile, we are fairly average in the league. Our percentage-wise is kind of right there with the bulk of the teams in that 78 to 79.5 range. In terms of overall attempts, it's on the lower end. We tend to stay on our feet a bit more. Kristiansund, near the bottom of the league in terms of number of shots per game, and last in the league on shooting percentage, shots on goal. So we are almost top of the league, right behind Sondale, with the most attempts per game, quite a bit more, a few more attempts per game, almost 4 more attempts per game than Kristiansund, and our shooting percentage is quite a bit higher. Final match of the season, on the road at Kristiansund, who have had a rough year but are a pretty big club. Let's see what we can do against them. And meanwhile, the other two contenders, Sondale, Ilsund, both on the road as well, and all three of us against bottom teams in the league. So we'll see if Homedale goes so close there. Called offside. Don't think he was offside there. Didn't even really think it was close, but Bergam off the wall, gets another chance. Foley was offside. Both inside to Foss. Now we had some guys through, but he does not take the forward pass. He goes for the back pass. Jonas Gay not in the mood today, so we'll have to watch out for that one. Otherwise, team looking good, and we are looking strong early on. Bergam through for Homedale. Little too much lead there. The ball goes almost into the back of the net as the goalkeeper plays it off the line. Sondale is 1-1. 1-1 in their game already with 2 early goals in that one. We are 3 points behind, though, so a draw for them would be enough. Hermansen, lots of space in the middle of the park right now. Fawoli finds Bergam. Had a chance to lay it off, but takes the safe pass. We're seeing a lot of safe passes at the moment, but there's the aggressive pass. Forward pass. Homedale's going to lay it off, and there's a great chance for Bergam. Keeper makes a second nice save here. 26 minutes in. Rosenborg. Nope, that's a highlight back to the first one. That was 1-0, but it's 1-1 already in that one. They just picked up a yellow card. 34 minutes played. No highlights for Ailsund. Remember, Ailsund would have to win as we go close again. Keeper. Not quite routine, but a fairly easy save there. Bergam lays it off for Modeste. Modeste is in for a, once again, suspended Andreasen. Andreasen suspended again and again and again as he's had 12 yellow cards this year. We are not totally dominating this, but we definitely were in control in that first half. It's halftime already. It is halftime already. They've had 3 shots. They have not threatened much. We have not threatened a whole lot more than them, though. Second half underway. 45 minutes gone. 45 minutes left in the season. Homedale. Gives that one away. Little miscommunication there. They don't look to be threatening here, but Hermansen recovers the ball, and we're running the other way. Homedale lays it off, though. End of the highlight. Wasn't much to that one. Bad clearance, and we're still in the attacking third. Dropping back a little bit now. Still have possession, though. Modeste inside to Janssen. Janssen finds Modeste again. Ostby, Bergam. There's Jonas Gay. And he's going to opt for the long one instead of the pass. Sondale has reclaimed the lead against Rosenborg. It's 2-1 just at the beginning of the second half, and it's their Ostby. We each have an Ostby. An hour played, spelled differently. Foss. Modeste. That's given away. And that is their best chance of the day. It's already an hour played. Now, Sondale is up 2-1. We don't necessarily need to push on for a win. The draw with Ailsund would be enough. We haven't even seen a single highlight for their scoreline. And the AI very much knows that that position is in jeopardy. Sondale up 3-1. We are not going to win the championship. We just need to not lose. That was offside. Well offside. Flag goes up. Flag goes up. Okay. Anybody overly fatigued? No. Anybody really struggling Foss not having a great day. Homedale's not having a great day. Playing hurt might have something to do with that. Time is running out. Again, the draw would do it. Would secure second. Hermansen gives that away, but Bergum, great recovery tackle. Modeste, Osby, Janssen inside. Modeste again. Finally turns and beats his man. He's going to flash it across, and Homedale puts it in. Is that enough to secure the 3 points? It might be. It might be. This game is not over yet, though, but you better believe that the circumstances are now going to change as you figure that these guys are going to try to push on and get back into this, as it's only a 1-goal deficit and it's late. But they've only had 4 attempts all game. They've only had 1 shot here in the second half, and it was their best and most XG that they had. We definitely deserved that goal based on how this game has transpired, and if anything, we look like scoring a second more than they look like getting one. But with a goal, circumstances change. So, do we want to suddenly waste time? Not really. But do we want to waste a little? Maybe a little. Maybe turn the tempo up. We have plenty of fresh legs. So play a little bit faster. And we will very shortly here get behind the ball a little bit more. Go balanced. Playing defensively has not been our forte. When we get in that mode, we tend to give up more space. We would really need to learn to change formation for the next level if we are going to find much success there. I think we might have to learn a new tactic to survive and not be yo-yoed. Homedale. Modeste through for Homedale. Almost into stoppage now. Yeah, not a good pass there, but luckily we recover. Homedale takes it to the corner, lays it off for Jonas Gay. That should have been 2. That should have been 2. That should have sealed the game, but there's a free kick. That's cleared away. We're going to recover with Fawoli. 30 seconds. Modeste. Cautious. Bergum. Homedale. Time waits the rest of the way. See this thing out. A few seconds. Long ball. Holth. We got the 3 points. We are getting promoted. Never did see any highlights scoreline wise. Maybe you did. I did not. For the Ilsund game. Regardless of what they did, though, we got our 3 points. Sondale also winning 3-1, though. At least late in the game, 3-1. Means we will not be champions. We will go through as the second place team with the automatic promotion. But that's okay. We have done it. We have inched our way a few points each season a little bit better. And this season it was enough. We're going to the top flight. The reason why there was no score updates on the Ailsund game is it finished 0-0. They had a man sent off in the final minute, finishing the game with 10. But against Grorud, they were unable to score. And the relegation last place Grorud finished the season with 20 points, a couple goals off of the recent promoted team, who really Stordal's blink. I think they might have been in the other division, so we really didn't play with them or against them at all until this season. Braun 2 also relegated. Kristiansund, despite losing, are safe from relegation. Braun 2 picked up a point today. They needed 3 and goal differential. Not able to do it, but Kristiansund was definitely trying to play for survival out there. Sandefjord, who we just played, stayed 9th. Strawman, Valerenga, only 6th this year. Big drop from last year's dominant season by the unpromotable second team for Valerenga. Mjøndalen dropping straight games. They lose again today to Sandefjord, 3-1, and they fall to 5th place. They were equal with points on with Ailsund. Ailsund could not do what they needed to do. They're going to go to the promotion playoff, though. Start. Surprising that they were only 4th place, but so they were. Ailsund on just a plus 10, able to get 52 points. Really strong despite a weak goal differential. Meanwhile, for us, we were second best. We had second best points. We were second best in the goal differential. And we were not far behind a very strong Sondale squad. They now find themselves as a yo-yo club. And we find ourselves as promoted for the first time in our club's history to the top tier of Norwegian football. From the lowest, from the 10th tier, we have climbed up. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.